It's hard to judge sprint in the air because you don't know how
They can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go.
Megan is accompanied tonight by Kevin and Janine Hedger. Megan has played on the Perry varsity team for 1 year as a left attacking midfielder. When asked about her most memorable high school soccer moment, Megan's answer was jumping the underclassmen and pelting them with water balloons. Megan's advice for the underclassmen is, don't forget your failures while you're playing. Remember them, but don't dwell on them. Focus on the positives of your game. After high school, Megan plans to attend college and become a pilot. Congratulations to senior number 3, Megan Hedger.
Peace up, A-Town.
Next up, we have number 26, Ashlyn A.J. Jones. AJ is accompanied by her parents, Nathan and Cindy Jones. AJ has played soccer for Perry High School for 3 years, with one of those years being on the varsity team. AJ plays forward and midfielder. When thinking about a memorable high school soccer moment, AJ thought about the time that Kenna tried to kick a corner kick and instead fell and landed on the ball. But AJ adds that her entire high school soccer experience has been very memorable. AJ's advice for the underclassmen is, never give up. Yes, she knows that saying is cheesy, but if this is the sport that you love, keep fighting and you will come out on top. She also adds that this can and should be applied to anything in life. After high school, AJ is going to college to study biological science education. She is hoping to commit to play soccer very soon. Congratulations to number 26, A.J. Jones! Our 6th senior tonight is number 8, Joey Lujan! Joey is accompanied tonight by her parents, Nick and Jamie Lujan. Joey has played soccer for Perry High School for 4 years, with all 4 of those years being on the varsity team as a midfielder. Joey's most memorable high school soccer moment was after a game film practice when the coaches asked all the seniors to give a speech. When it was Sierra's turn, she was so nervous that she started to cry and just walked away. When asked what advice Joey had for the underclassmen, her answer was, high school goes so fast. Take this time to have fun and make memories. After high school, Joey will be attending Kansas State University, where she plans to play soccer and pursue a degree in nursing. Congratulations to number 8, Joey Lujan! Our 7th senior is number 25, Emmy Matalon. Emmy is accompanied by her parents, Jill and Erez Matalon. Emmy has played 4 years on the varsity at Perry High School at center back and holding mid. Emmy's most memorable soccer moment at Perry was when Joey knocked her out during a wiffle ball game. When asked what her advice for the underclassmen was, she responded, be a good person and don't take life too serious. Everything will work out in the end. After high school, Emmy will be attending Metro State University in Denver, where she will continue playing soccer. Congratulations to number 25, Emmy Matalon!
That's probably the reason all these boys got crushes.
Our next Perry senior this evening is number 19, Michaela Reed.
Daddy, I'm afraid
Michaela is accompanied by her parents, Doug and Shannon Reed. Michaela has been a varsity soccer player for 4 years at Perry High School as a forward. Michaela's most memorable high school soccer moment happened 4 years ago during her freshman year. Perry was playing in the semifinal game against Pinnacle. She states that during the season, the team played by the saying, 5 more minutes. In the last 5 minutes of the game, Perry tied the game, and after a hard-fought overtime, Perry won the game in penalty kicks and moved on to the state championship. To all the underclassmen, Michaela wants you to not be in a hurry to grow up. Enjoy your high school years and make as many memories as you can because it flies by. After high school, Michaela will be attending Northern Arizona University, where she will play soccer and pursue a degree in business. Congratulations to number 19, Michaela Reed! Next up, we have number 11, Elena Rivera! Elena is accompanied tonight by her parents, Jorge and Ana Rivera. Elena has been part of the varsity soccer team at Perry High School for 2 years. During that time, she has played as a midfielder and a defender. Elena's most memorable high school soccer moment was getting passed at the senior practice while doing dizzy PKs. When Elena was asked about advice for underclassmen, her answer was, take advantage of the time you have together. Every moment together is a memory. After high school, Elena will be attending Benedictine University in Mesa, playing soccer and studying to become a dietitian. Congratulations, number 11, Elena Rivera! Our 10th senior this evening is number 15, Cameron Thomas. Cameron is accompanied tonight by her parents, Bill and Melody Thomas. Cameron has played soccer, Perry soccer, for 4 years. She has lettered all 4 years and played on the varsity team for 1 year. Cameron has played as a goalkeeper and forward. Cameron's most memorable high school soccer moment was when Coach Roberts announced that she had set a new school record by scoring in both goals in the same half. To all the underclassmen, Cameron says, never expect things in life to be handed to you. Always work hard for what you want to achieve. After high school, Cameron plans to attend Chandler Gilbert Community College for 2 years before moving on to Arizona State University, where she will major in business. Congratulations to senior number 15, Cameron Thomas! Our next senior is number 17, Natalie Zeckman. Natalie is accompanied this evening by her parents, Jim and Andrea Zeckman. Natalie has been a member of the varsity team for 3 years, playing as a striker. When asked about her most memorable high school soccer moments, her answer was dancing in the locker room before games with her team. Natalie's advice for the underclassmen is enjoy every moment of your high school years and embrace all and any opportunities that are placed in front of you. After high school, Natalie will be attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Prescott, where she will be playing soccer and studying forensic biology. Congratulations to number 17, Natalie Zeckman! Our 12th and final senior this evening is manager Kylie Rayberger. Kylie is accompanied by her parents Steve and Tammy Rayberger. Kylie has been a member of the Perry team for 2 years. She jokes that her position on the team was bench player, but formerly she played midfield. Kylie's most memorable high school soccer moment was being named captain of the JV team her sophomore year. Her advice for the underclassmen is soak up every moment, not only on the field, but off the field too. After her time at Perry High School, Kylie will be attending South Mountain to play golf. Congratulations to Kylie Rayberger! All right, let's give another round of applause for our seniors. Number 7, Emily Bennett. 00, Jasmine Brass. Number 24, Sierra Heron. Number 3, Megan Hedger. Number 26, Ashlyn A.J. Jones. Number 8, Joey Lujan. Number 25, Emmy Matalon. Number 19, Makilla Reed. Number 11, Elena Rivera. Number 15, Cameron Thomas. Number 17, Annalise Zeckman. And our manager, Kylie Rayberger.
He said just run the clock. I think I'll stop it a little bit. 30. I'll give him 10 minutes. See, like, I think I read a novel. 12.
Here at Perry High School, we're your soundtrack for good times. Go Pumas!
Good evening, Puma fans. The team, coaches, cheerleaders, student body, and fans of Perry High School extend to each of you a very big welcome. We're pleased that you could be here tonight as our guests. Perry High School and Mountain Pointe High School are playing this game tonight through an agreement entered into by both schools. Please remember the two teams competing here tonight are members of the Arizona Interscholastic Association and abide by the rules and regulations set forth by the association to maintain and improve high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. In tonight's game, the AIA asks that you watch and cheer for your team in the spirit of good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship is an individual responsibility, and spectator behavior should represent respect for the opponent, their spectators, coaches, and the game officials, as well as your school and its representatives. The athletes performing tonight are friendly rivals of opposing teams. They are not enemies. Aggressive or threatening behavior from spectators or any other inappropriate activity at tonight's game is not acceptable. The officials for tonight's game are Rodrigo Perez, Joshua Walker, and Jason Johnston. The officials are assigned by AIA commissioners to administer the rules of the game. Their experience and their integrity qualify them for their part in this interscholastic contest. The attitude of sportsmanship should be reflected by all spectators, no matter what their personal feelings of loyalty may be to one or the other teams in tonight's contest. Please remember to pursue victory with honor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to John Rand Stadium, home of the Pumas. Tonight's non-region soccer match is a matchup between the Pride from Mountain Pointe and your #1 ranked Perry Pumas. And now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting Pride from Mountain Pointe. A senior #4, Olivia Benton. A senior #18, Emma Cameron. A senior number 9, Chloe Poole. A senior number 21, Sydney Racine. A junior number 3, Mackenzie Heflick. A sophomore number 12, Amaya Curry. A sophomore number 20, Millie Greer. A sophomore number 24, Haley Jeske. A sophomore number 2, Natalie Matson. A sophomore number 22, Ellen Stenson. And a freshman number 19, Vanessa Nieto. Head coach for the Pride is Chris Hughes. And now, the starting lineup for your Perry Pumas. A senior number 7, Emily Bennett. A senior 00, Jasmine Brass. A senior number 24, Sierra Heron. A senior number 3, Megan Hedger. A senior number 26, A.J. Jones. A senior number 8, Joey Lujan. A senior number 25, Emmy Madelon. A senior number 19, Michaela Reed. A senior number 11, Elena Rivera. A senior number 15, Kim Thomas. And a senior number 17, Adelie Zeckman. Head coach for the Pumas is John Roberts, assisted by Keith Meskel, Brett Meskel, and Nick Luan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
and welcome to Perry High School, John Wren Stadium, home of the Pumas. Tonight's matchup is between the pride of Mountain Pointe and your Perry Pumas, who are ranked number 1 in the state. It's a great night for soccer. Senior night. The atmosphere is electric. And I have my color commentator, Malia Uwishiro, with me to give play-by-play.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's play soccer!
And we're off. The Pumas in their halo uniforms. The pride of Mountain Pointe are in their white uniforms. As we start, Sierra Heron with a big throw in. Touched by Zekman. And the goalkeeper, Caitlin Allball, the save. The Pumas coming tonight 8-0. And they're looking very good. With 3 games remaining in their schedule. The pride from Mountain Pointe, their record is 3-5-1. Looking at the state standings as we enter today's game. Here. Oh, here we go. We have a throw-in from Sierra Heron, and Sierra Heron is known for her big throw-ins. Ball's in. Looks like it was headed by Joey Lujan, just over the crossbar. It'll be a goal kick for the Pride. The state rankings as of 12 o'clock this afternoon. We have Perry at number 1, Pinnacle Pioneers at number 2, Chaparral 3, Hamilton number 4, Highland 5, Red Mountain 6, Desert Vista 7, Xavier Prep 8, Maricopa 9, and the Tucson Badgers round off the top 10. The Perry's last Thursday with a great win on the road against the Hamilton Huskies. So they have a lot of momentum coming into tonight's game. As I mentioned in an earlier broadcast, Coach John Roberts said this is the fastest team Perry High School has ever seen. And again, I'll mention, John Roberts has coached some pretty tremendous teams in the past. The 2018 team, as well as the 2019 team. Both teams went to the state finals. And some people to look at for tonight for Perry. You got Adelie Zeckman, the leading goal scorer for the Pumas with 10 goals. Jay Pallas, a junior, with 7 goals. Megan Hedger, senior, with 7 goals, with 6 goals. Sierra Heron leads the Pumas with assists with 7, followed by Joy Lujan, also with 7 assists. The Pumas starting all of their seniors tonight. I think that's the first time in school's history that he has started 11 seniors on a senior night. In fact, I think this is the most seniors Perry has ever had. AJ Jones will be throwing the ball in for the Pumas. Senior Joey Lujan with a touch. Lujan again, if you don't know, she's going to K-State to play soccer.
You probably hear that middle mic.
Ball goes out to Heron. Heron looking for outside to McKellar Reed. McKellar Reed dribbles towards the middle. Has some opening, passes it, slips it by. Tried to get to Zeckman, but a little too hard on the pass. Scooped up by Allball. Allball with the punt, intended for number 21, Sydney Racine, one of their leading point people for the Pride. Ball's kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Pumas. If you haven't seen Sierra Heron's throw-ins, it is just one of those remarkable, I would call it the 8th wonder of the world. She can throw in the ball probably about 20, 25 yards. McKellar Reed with the ball. Gives it to Lujan. Lujan looking to find someone, looking for Hedger. Hedger makes a move, taken away by the Pride.
Well, I want to dump those, it doesn't, they don't go.
You have to take them out because they're bypassing.
Got it.
That board's screwed up.
Okay, I think I know which one it is. Okay. Alright, you shouldn't be deaf again, Scott. Sorry.
All right, sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties.
Alright, can you hear him now? There we go.
Hold on.
We're back in action. Hedger tries to fix the ball. Flip the ball to Zeckman, cleared out by the Pride. Heron looking to throw some of the ball in. Emily Bennett tries to get the ball and kick it in goal, but crosses midfield, maybe chasing the scene. Alana Rivera defending there. It will be a Perry throw-in. Oh. Yes, it will be a Puma throw-in. Number 22, Ellen Stinson. That's the ball out of bounds. Sarah Herring with a big throw in. Megan Hedger giving chase. Scooped up by the Pride. So, Malia, what do you think about the game so far?
Pretty even. Mountain Pointe is coming out pretty scrappy, giving Perry a tough time to get behind their defensive line.
Great insight by former soccer player Malia Ueshiro, who turned golf and is now going to be golfing at South Alabama.
Looking for a breakaway here for Mountain Pointe. Ooh.
Ross tries to clear it out. It goes to Rivera, who finds Emily Bennett. Emily Bennett tries to make a move, but the Pride is there.
Perry will get the free kick. Fouled Cameron Thomas on the ball.
Looks like it's going to be Joy Lujan taking a free kick. What do you think, Malia? What is she going to do?
Can't get it over the defensive line right there.
Cleared away by the Pride. AJ Jones battles, wins the ball. Tries to pass it out to Hedger. Taken away by number 2, Natalie Matson. Great defensive play by Matson. Coming in for the Pride, number 16, Layla Salas for the Pride. You're right, Malia. The Pride is playing a pretty scrappy game so far, giving the Pumas a little bit trouble.
They're man marking their forwards really well. They don't have much time to get anything off for Perry.
So in that situation, what do you think the Pumas have to do?
They need more numbers up in the box for sure. Play more through balls up to their outside forwards.
Or make some diagonal passes. Split the defenders. Cameron Thomas tries to get a hold of that. It goes out of bounds for a Pride throw-in. Olivia Benton will throw in the ball for the Pride. Looking for Lily Greer, excuse me. And there's Racine. Racine, like I said before, one of the top scorers for the Pride. Looking to find her making a run. Good read by Jasmine Brass, scoops it up. And Jasmine Brass, the goalkeeper for Perry, will be headed off to Boise State University to play soccer next year. And as the game goes on, I will try to introduce some of the seniors that we recognize tonight and what type of plans they're going to have after high school. Some of them will be playing college soccer and continue their game. And some will start their schooling and have a great time in college. What some of the things are you looking forward to, Malia, in college? Studying?
Yeah, totally. I think it'll be good for the golf course. Only 15 minutes away, tops.
Nice.
Not have to fork out too much for gas.
You're a physical play there. The Pumas are wanting a call, but didn't get it.
Gonna be offsides, Hedger. Started her run well before the ball got played on that one.
Pride is now coached by Chris Hughes, Chris Hughes. The Pride was formerly coached by why can't I remember his name? Michael Marquette, that's right. Formerly coached by Michael Marquette. And now the program is in its first year under Chris Hughes. Chris Hughes is coach for Real Salt Lake club team. A lot of club soccer coaches coaching in the high school ranks. On the Perry side, we got the Mesco brothers coaching in Arsenal.
Perry's having a really hard time possessing the ball. Some unclean first touches for them.
There's McKenna Reed making her move, takes a good cross. Hedger tries to finish, goes wide. That was one of the better runs that we've seen Perry have tonight. McKenna, with tremendous speed on the outside, worked around the defender, served the ball in to Hedger on the backside, but Hedger couldn't capitalize on the backside and finish it. Hedger having an outstanding year for the Pumas. Hedger with 7 goals against Hamilton last week, Thursday. Heron with a big throw to Zekman. Zekman tries to go around, knocked away by Benton for the Pride. Here we go. This is where Sierra Heron is dangerous with her throws. As Perry loads the box.
It's like having a free kick.
Yes, it is.
It's a very good throw. Can't
Punched
get a head
out
on
by
it.
the goalkeeper. Bouncing around. Zekman tried to kick it in. And I couldn't see who was the other Perry player.
Bennett right to the goalkeeper.
So we had some chances here in the first half for the Pumas. Looks like the Pumas are now maybe starting to feel a little bit comfortable with Malia.
Yeah, looks like they're getting fired up here.
Just like the stadium. Fired up by John Wren. His old famous saying. I used to come to work in the morning, and John used to always tell me, "Are you fired up? I'm fired up." A tremendous motivator John Wren was, and a tremendous asset that he was when we opened Perry High School. Zekman, McCullough Reed crosses it. Zekman tries to punch it in. Saved by Allball. There's Madelon gathering the ball, looking upfield. Zekman shields the player well, tries to pass it to Reed. Goalkeeper can't get a handle on it. McCullough Reed passes it in. Goal for Megan Hedger.
Goal!
Great passing by the Pumas on that one. It was Reed, pass to Zekman, back to Reed on the outside, who crosses it to Megan Hedger on the backside. Easy goal.
Very unselfish play there by McKellar Reed. Very smart choice right there.
Number 3,
I thought she was going to
Megan
take a shot on that
Hedger.
one. I mean, she could have took a shot.
Very smart choice.
Very unselfish on her part. Hedger with speed on the outside, tries to lay it off to Bennett, who was making a run down the line. Ball goes out of bounds.
Right with the throw.
Millie Greer will be throwing the ball. Oh, sorry, not Millie. Salas will be throwing the ball in. Madelon.
Mountain Pointe with the breakaway.
Looks like Racine takes a shot, goes wide. Big goal kick Pumas. Oh, they're
Calling it
looking like
corner.
it's calling it a corner kick. Guess it was touched by.
Got deflected.
The crowd obviously does not agree. I don't know, with my old eyes I couldn't tell. But from the ref's point of view, it was deflected on the Pumas. So it'll be a corner kick for the Pride.
Pride with the corner kick.
And running up to take the corner kick for the Pride is number 19, Vanessa Nieto.
Vanessa Nieto with the corner kick for the Pride.
Good serve on there, cleared out by Madelon. Hedger clears it up for Zekman. Zekman takes one defender. 1-on-2. Looking to find a pass to McKellar Reed on the outside. She does. McKellar Reed, trouble with the touch right there. McKellar Reed is good at getting the corner kicks at this point right here. I've seen a lot of times where McKellar Reed hits it off the defender for a Perry corner kick. So Elena Rivera with the touch. Good pass to McKellar Reed. She takes her on. Slips past the defender. Serves it in. She got Hedger on that outside. Hedger couldn't capitalize on the serve. Is that penalty?
Looks like they're calling offsides on Megan Hedger.
Offside called on the Pumas.
I didn't see the flag go up on the AR, but Lujan wins the ball out of the goal kick. Hedger with a nice pass to the outside for Reed. Reed slips it into Zekman. Zekman hits it over the crossbar. What a nice pass from McKellar Reed.
Natalie Zekman with the shot on goal.
And senior Adelie Zekman will be playing soccer at the next level at Embry-Riddle University.
Goal kick.
She usually plays center back, but Emmy Madelon is playing her senior night as center back tonight. So we get to see Jay Palace in the midfield tonight. And just a little trivia for you. Jay Palace's older sister, Taryn Palace, played for the Pumas. And I believe graduated in 2017. 17? Is it 17 or 16? 17.
Yeah.
Sierra Herring with the throw-in for the Pumas.
Big throw-in for Heron. Jay Palace with a foot on it. It gets cleared out by the Pride. Jay Palace this season, very dangerous on set pieces. She's a player that can get her head on it at any time, off of a throw-in or a corner. She has scored multiple goals that way. I want to say, I think I saw 3 goals this season.
Throw-in here.
Coming from either a corner kick or a throw-in. Heron with the big throw-in again. Goalie tries to punch it out, gathers it in. Good save by Allball. Very aggressive play by Allball, which for this, against this Puma team, you have to be. Reed passes it back. The Pumas will set it back up, starting it out from the back line. Madelon finds Hedger in the corner on the left side. Tries to slip it into Vigil, but taken away by the Pride. There'll be a foul on the Pumas. Lily Greer battling over there with Emily Bennett. It's a great defensive play by Greer. And the Pride kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a Puma throw-in. Vigil will throw the ball in on the left side of the field. Corner. She has scored multiple. We have our mad professor here, Brian Bernier, working hard trying to get this production in a professional professional manner here. Thanks for all you do, Mr. Bernier. We really appreciate all of your hard work for the school and providing these productions for Prairie Primetime Sports. Actually, it's not Prairie Primetime anymore. Sorry about that. It's Perry Live 365. My bad. That's showing my age right there. Emily Bennett with the ball. Trying to take on the defender. Jukes it. Goes around there on the left side. Cuts it back in.
That should be a foul.
Hey, hard play. No call. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Puma throw-in. Palace makes a move. Passes it to Reed. Reed looking to slip past the defender. She does. Looking to serve the ball in. It'll be Joey Lujan taking the penalty kick. It'll be Lujan against Allball. Here we go. Slips it past the keeper on the right side. Goal for the Pumas. And that's Joey Lujan's, it's hard to believe, her first goal of the year. So congratulations to Joey Lujan getting a goal tonight on senior night.
What better way to do it than now, right?
I know. I remember a couple years ago, Shaylin Ueshiro, I believe is your sister. She scored 2 goals on her senior night.
Surprised you can remember that, considering your age.
Thanks, Moya. Appreciate that.
Anytime, anytime.
Puma's trying to work the ball up the field. Looks like
Great back heel pass.
Lily Rodriguez. Tremendous speed from Rodriguez. She's also a track star, so we know she has speed.
Set multiple records for Perry in track and field.
Yes. And we also have on the soccer team Taylor Lovell, who hasn't entered the game yet, but she's also a track star and also a cross-country star. I believe she placed in the top 10 in cross-country this year. And looks like, speaking right when I said that, looks like she's going to be warming up on the sideline. Vigil with the throw-in on the far side of the field. Tries to go to Zekman. Couldn't find Zekman. Cleared out by the Pride. Lee, if you notice, the Pride is having tremendous problems keeping up with the Pumas. The Pumas with some awesome speed all over the field in every position. What do you think the Pride has to do to kind of hone in the Perry speed there? I mean, it's kind of hard to sit back in a defensive position when you're down 3-0. So, you know, as far as the defensive side of it, the Pride will have to open things up to try and get things going and maybe get a goal before the first half here. You got 9 minutes left in the first half. Joey Lujan. Still going. Working on the outside around Benton. Slips past Benton. Serves it to the backside. Too far for Hedger. Hedger with a left foot tries to cross it back in. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Pride. Some substitutions for the Pumas. We have sophomore Haley Reed, number 5, going into the game. And we have number 9, KC Hunt, in the game for the Pumas.
And number 11, Elena Rivera, going in for the game.
Number 11, Elena Rivera. Throughout the whole season, I've been having a hard time with Elena's last name. I have no idea why I keep on calling her Elena Rodriguez.
Job of marking up Perry's forwards. Keeping tight to him.
And we have a corner kick for the Pumas. It looks like number 21, Kyler Asklin. Looks like, let's look for Jay Palace. She's usually the one up. She gets a header, hits the side post, cleared away by the Pride. Number 18 finally clears it out. And number 18 is Emma Cameron. Great defensive play.
Sierra Heron with another
for the
throw.
Pride. Man, that throw is just deadly.
Getting subbed out by what it looks to be like Hannah Sandstedt.
Yes. Now in the game for the Pumas, number 16, Hannah Sandstedt. Asklin with the ball, passes it back to Vigil. Tries to serve it in. And it's cleared out again by the Pride. Misplayed there. Goes out. Pride throw in. The Pride, they're trying to find, Logan, Nieto, and Racine to get things started. But they just cannot get the ball to their top players here. Pumas with swarming defense. Like I said, the speed is just incredible. And they're really deep this year, too, as far as the depth in their team, the speed that they possess. And as I look down in the crowd, we have a couple alumni players back here. Brenna Alderson, who's now playing for Grand Canyon University in Arizona. She's in attendance. We have 2019 Rachel Barrett, who was a goalkeeper, is in the house. And it looks like Kendall McIntyre, class of 2020, in the house. Oh, stoppage time. I can't tell who's got hurt there. Number 18. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first half. Oh, nice move there. Looks like Curry and Casey Hunt was battling for the ball there. Good play by Rivera, helping the Pumas get set up on defense. Can't see the number on the far sideline throwing the ball in. That's number 24. Haley Jeske throwing the ball in. Ball is finally cleared out by the Pumas. Tate on the outside, getting pressure by Curry. Curry's a tough player, man. She's very scrappy. Always around the ball, putting pressure on the ball. We've got less than a minute here in the first half. See if the Pumas can muster up one last goal before the half. 30 seconds. A lot of time to do that. I think the fastest goal I've ever seen at Perry High School, I think it was 17 seconds. I believe Amanda Dahl scored that goal. 17 seconds back in 2017, I think it was. And the ball up against the line. It's going to end the first half. I don't don't know why the horn didn't go off, but
That's the end of the first half.
I think somebody turned off the auto horn. And it probably was me. So anyway, that's the end of the first half. We got Perry on top right now. 3-0 against Mountain Pointe. And coming up a little bit later, just to let everyone know, the always famous joke of the evening, which will be coming up in a little bit. As we'll sign off until about 9 minutes from now, and we'll be back on the air to announce the second half.
To tell my cheese factory in Paris joke, Malia. No?
spaghetti made an action movie, what would it be called? If spaghetti made an action movie, what would it be called? Mission Impossible. There you have it, the joke of the evening.
That was a terrible joke.
Mission Impossible?
Mission Impossible.
Oh, no, you said impossible. Impossible.
Mission Impossible. Oh, here's your boo. Yeah, I'll send it to Lexi now. That's the ugliest thing my daughter ever made. Not Malia, my oldest one. Like a one-eyed girl, I called it Jobu. I go, Jobu was horrible. Why didn't the
Poor
horn go
Jobu.
off?
Why can't you just press the button?
I guess.
Oh no, wait. Auto horn.
Well, that's automatic. So it should be the sheet.
Oh gosh.
Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna do a little. Yeah, Zombie Nation. There it is.
There you go. I like Zombie Nation.
Well, we're gonna kick off the.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Unless you want to do that.
It's all you now. Millie and I are on the All right, we got 15 seconds left for the start of the second half. I don't even know if we're on the air. Just don't say anything bad. Kind of hungry. Snack bar's not open. Might have to go to Chipotle.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, the clock worked.
All right, Illumination, it's time for the second half of your Puma Girl Football.
And welcome back to John Wren Stadium to start the second half. You know what I like about senior night, Malia? Punched out by the goalkeeper, Abal. That was a dangerous.
Sad day for my fellow golfers. Tiger Woods accident and says that he's suffering from a compound leg fracture and a shattered ankle. So he'll be out for a while.
That just makes me sad.
Looks like Jay.
Was that Jay
no,
Palace?
Megan Hedger got a.
Megan Hedger. Hold on just a second before I put up the point on the scoreboard, talking to the AR, the head referee.
It deflected off of Megan Hedger from Jay.
It's a goal.
Jay's head, it seemed like.
Yeah, it looks like it came off of Jay Palace's head. So
Deflected, yeah.
deflected off her head, and
Looks like Megan Hedger got that goal.
yep, and we'll give her with the credit of the goal.
On her senior night.
On her senior night with a goal.
Looks like it's all seniors who have the goal so far. Zekman, Lujan, and Hedger.
Wow, you remembered all of that. I can't remember anything anymore. Lucky you're up here with me. Lujan gathers the ball. A lot of green pasture in front of her. Has Megan Hedger on the outside. Tries to make a move inside. Ball's taken away by the Pride, but that's a foul on the Pride. About the same area as the last time. Jay Palace will be taking the direct kick for the Pumas. About 25 yards. I know it says on the field 20, but you got to add on where the end zone usually is. You know, it's a 10-yard end zone. So you're looking at maybe 30 yards, actually. Close, well, a little bit, about 30 yards. So number 13, Jay Palace. Here's a shot. Oh, tries to go for the right corner like he called it earlier. Goes all over the crossbar. So it'll be a goal kick for the Pride. And we have Stinson taking the goal kick for the Pride. Tries to find Racine on top. Doesn't get to her. Taken away by the Pumas. Rivera tries to find Emily Bennett on the outside. Ball's taken away.
Looks like Palace and Rivera.
Cameron Thomas, also a senior. Need to mention her. She's going to go to Chandler Gilbert Community College.
Great through ball.
Lujan finds Vigil on the outside. Oh, can't get to it. Trips over the ball. Hope she's okay there.
Definitely
She
some hard
is.
pan over there.
This is probably the greenest I've ever seen Perry soccer at this time, the field. Usually it's brown and yellow. So, you know, I think that helped with COVID. You know, the football team had to stay off of the field, and, you know, soccer players, their season got delayed. So how do you think about the players wearing masks on the field? Wouldn't that be difficult? I mean, you're lucky.
I think I would pass out considering all that running. But at least it's at nighttime for them, so not
That's
too
true.
hot.
Because you played golf in the fall and you didn't have to wear a mask, at least when you're playing. So, and you were just walking. Oh, there's a foul. Stoppage time on the clock. Looks like he's going to talk to a player, give a yellow card. It goes to number 12, which is Maya Curry. She's been playing aggressive all night. You know, she's a tough player out there for the Pride. Very scrappy player. Plays hard. Just got caught doing a little bit too much. And Joey Lujan will be taking the direct kick for the Pumas. Oh, she faked me out on that. She slips it to the side to Jay Palace. Palace finds Vigil on the outside, on the wing. Oh, give and go from Hedger to back to Vigil. Crosses it into Zekman. Zekman puts a foot on it, but it goes wide of the goal to the right. So good give and go by Vigil and yep, someone forgot to start the clock. It's hard to do two things at once. Sierra Heron battles with the offensive player, Racine, gets the ball. Palace boots it up to the field to Hedger. Hedger finds Vigil again on the outside. Looks like they're just working that left side of the field.
Yeah, and Vigil has been making some great runs on the outside, overlapping, just doing whatever she can to get involved in the game.
There's Bennett in the middle of the field. Tries to slip it to Zekman, who was on top of the 18. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Elena Rivera. It might be a yellow card for Rivera.
He's pulling it out.
Oh. Senior night, Elena.
One sport I'm actually concerned for with the mask mandate they have is track and field. All those runners. There's no way I would be able to breathe.
Yeah, from what I hear, the AIA is trying to not have the track and field wear a mask, but they're still deliberating on that, so we'll find out.
Crossing my fingers for all of them that they don't.
Oh, Lilia Breseden now in the game. Sierra
Great
Heron with a
step.
great step. Tries to find Zekman. Zekman goes after it. Oh. All ball comes out and makes the save. Michaela Reed now back in the game. Michaela Reed going to be playing soccer at Northern Arizona University. Will be joining fellow alumni, class of 2020. Kaylee Campbell?
Kayla, yeah.
Kayla Campbell. Now with Northern Arizona University playing soccer for them. Did I start the clock? Yep, the clock is started. Paranoid now over here, Dr. O. You know, trying to broadcast, run the clock. I'm glad you're doing the PA system there. I blame you guys. You guys didn't even help me. You didn't tell me to start the clock or anything.
Looks like Roberts is getting ready to sub almost the whole lineup out of the game.
Put in Rayberger. Where's Rayberger at, the team manager? We want Rayberger. Let's all start chanting. Kylie Rayberger, of course, if you didn't hear the story about Rayberger, tore her ACL last year as a junior. You know, decided after her ACL tear to stick to golf. And with that decision, she earned a golf scholarship to play at South Mountain Community College. So big shout out to Kylie Rayberger.
Very good teammate, always supporting everyone. Coming out and watching all the time.
I don't know if I can see all of this, so I'm going to try and mention all the players that went in. If I apologize if I miss anyone. Looks like Haley, Reed, Cam Thomas, Casey Hunt. You're looking at Kyler Asklin, Emmy Madelon, London Wolden. Yeah, I probably missed it. Oh, there's the orange shoes. So Sophia Tate is in the game. Can't miss those orange shoes.
Great step there.
Who's on the back line? The right back, the right center back.
Hannah
Sandstead, yeah. You played soccer with her when you're
I
7 years
I've
old.
Played soccer with many of these girls on the team. Hannah, Lena, Sierra, Adelie, Jay. See, who else?
Well, pretty much the whole team almost, you know, that are seniors or juniors.
Yep.
Did I forget any seniors that I missed announcing? Let me look down the list here. Emmy Madelon, who's back in the game. She'll be playing soccer at Metro State University in Denver. So shout out to her. AJ Jones. She said to me that she's trying to commit somewhere, so hopefully soon.
think Megan Hedger too is in that same boat.
Yeah,
looking
Megan
for-
Hedger. Also, I don't know why a school hasn't picked her up. I mean, she's been a spark for the Pumas this year on the left forward position here. But she will be playing, I believe, soccer at the next level. And then, yeah, I pretty much mentioned everyone. So congratulations to the seniors. Again, I'm going to mention them real quick. Emily Bennett, Jasmine Brass, Sierra Heron, Megan Hedger, AJ Jones, Joey Lujan, Emmy Madelon, Michaela Reed, Elena Rivera, Cam Thomas, and Adelie Zeckman. And then, of course, the manager, Kylie Rayberger.
Let's see. Kylie Rayberger is it fifth golfer to sign in Perry school history for girls,
Oh,
right?
That's
we have
right.
Dakota Creel, Brienne,
Yep.
Annie,
Yep, Dakota
me,
Krill, Brianne Brennan, Annie Brown, um, Malia Ueshiro, which is you, and then Kylie Rayberger.
and soon to be Mallory will be signing in
Right.
the upcoming April signing.
Yeah, and congratulations to Mallory Nyberg, who will be signing on April 1st. No fooling. Get it? April 1st. It's April Fool's Day. Come on.
But
Emmy Madelon at center back passes it up to Cam Thomas, looking for Kyler Asklin on the outside. And that's Natalie Matson for the Pride. You know what's hard about announcing? Is that I wish that their roster was in numerical order. You know, I know that everything is in, for the most part, sometimes alphabetical order or grade level, things like that. It makes it difficult to try and find a player's number and then announce it, and the play is already done. But, you know, I'm not a seasoned pro like Mr. Brian Bernier on a play-by-play, so it's a little bit difficult for me. I'm not as seasoned as he is. I'm just a little Hawaiian boy from Hawaii on the mic. Hopefully you can understand my pidgin English accent here.
I could really use some spam musubi or some guava cake even.
Oh, yeah, you make a mean guava cake, by the way.
I would rather purchase it. Taste way better in my opinion.
What a nice pass by Besseden. Giving chase. Oh, Casey Hunt just couldn't get there. Great pass by Besseden. All right, coming back in the game after her yellow card. You know, Curry's back in the game. There was another player that came in, I think. Oh, no, they're just switching positions over there.
Almost at the halfway mark in the second half.
Haley Reed almost slipping through the back line there. Good first touch by Lilia. Passes it back to Haley Reed. Pulls it back. Passes it back to London. London makes a serve to AJ. Was it AJ over there? Yeah, that was AJ. Monster! Passes it to Lilia. Weaves in and out of the defenders. Haley Reed with a shot.
Goal.
Ooh.
Just wide of the left side.
As Bob Uecker would say, just a bit outside. I'm kind of hoping that Mr. Miner is listening to this broadcast. He was giving me a bad time when Mr. Bernier, you know, put out an email that I was going to be announcing tonight in the broadcast, you know. Kind of gave me a bad time about it. Mr. Miner, American Arizona history teacher, also a basketball coach here at Perry High School. All I got to say to Mr. Miner is, cut your hair. Cleared away by Sandstedt. Haley Reed controls the ball. Looking for A.J. Jones, but switches it. Finds Hunt on the outside. A little bit too hard. It's going to roll out of bounds for a goal. Oh, it was offsides. Beautiful night here in Gilbert, Arizona here. Oh, and we have a basketball update. We're in the first quarter. Perry up 11-10 over Red Mountain. Let's go, boys basketball. Coach Dwayne. And they're number 3 in the state of Arizona at this point. Thank you for my stats, man, Brian Bernier. You know, he has a Twitter account. I don't. So he gets all these updates that I don't get, you know. So I appreciate that, Mr. Bernier. And I'm looking at Dr. O over here. He cheers for New Mexico State, but he has a Texas Tech coffee cup right here. I mean, come on, make up your mind. Is it New Mexico State or Texas Tech? Come on. Ball rolls back to Silveski. Looking to pass it. Picks it up. Racine pressuring her to pick up the ball. Silveski rolls it out to Asklin. Good pass to Haley Reed in the middle. Defending by number 20, Millie Greer. Taken away by Greer on that play. Great defensive play.
Great turn by Kyler Asklin right there.
Greer trying to find Racine up on top. Just a little bit off the mark there. Curry with the throw-in, finding Racine.
Good step there by
Big
Hannah
tackle by
Sandstedt.
Hannah Sandstedt, yes.
And distribute it perfect.
Taken away by Greer. Pass it to Racine. Racine passes it out to the outside. And goes out of bounds. The pass was intended for Natalie Matson. 15 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. Perry in full control. Giving some players some experience here out on the field. Oh, great pass. A.J. Jones giving chase on that. Was that passed by... Was it by Heron? No, that was by Lilia. That was a great pass to A.J. Jones on the outside.
It was a smart play by that left back, too. Just to knock it out to get reset.
And then outside back is number 4, Olivia Benton, who is a senior. Madelon trying to find Casey Hunt on the wing.
Gonna call that a handball.
Handball on the Pride. I think that was on Curry, right? Handball. Asklin with the throw-in. Trying to find Haley Reed. Haley
Great
Reed drops
pass
it to
there from Hannah Sandstedt. Oof.
That wasn't Hannah Sanstead. That was Haley Reed.
Oh yeah, Haley Reed. They look so much alike. I actually really like Haley Reed as a player. A sophomore, just very scrappy, energetic, always completing her passes. Great position.
And if you don't know, Haley Reed is the younger sister of Michaela Reed. We've had a lot of sisters
Siblings,
combos
yeah.
at the varsity level. Let's see if we can. Well, we
The
mentioned the Reeds,
Walters,
Annie and Rachel Walter,
Doll,
Ashley and Amanda Dahl, and then we had
my sisters,
the
Shay and
Ueshiros,
Delaney.
Shaylin and Delaney Ueshiro.
Oh
The
yeah.
Romers. The Romers had 3 of them. Brooke Romer, Emily Romer, and Grace Romer. I think they're the first 3 sisters that went through this program that played together. I know there's one more set. I just can't remember.
Mm,
That'll be a good trivia quiz. Yes. And Mr. Bernier, like I said, my stats and information guy, he talked about the 2 Romers playing golf. When Coach Bernier was the golf coach, he paved the way, for the girls' golf program here at Perry. Pretty much I just stepped into that golf program and just kind of, it was a well-oiled machine already. So I really didn't have to do anything, just drive the cart and pass out refreshments, right?
and back to my freshman year, we were at a really good golf course, Seville. Too bad we couldn't play there the rest of the years. Very nice country club, always kept and maintained in really good shape.
Cleared by London Wolden down the field. Oh, giving chase is, was that Cameron Thomas? Couldn't get there in time. Oh,
Great juke by Reed.
Yeah, it was.
And distributes out wide.
AJ Jones with the speed on the outside. Here he comes with the cross. Oh, scooped up by all ball. Great job by AJ Jones. And, of course, Haley Reed.
Very quick on the outside there for AJ. Always getting around that outside back.
Sophia Tate. Love those orange shoes. Sanstead passes it to Jones on the outside, who passes it back to Tate. Mountain Pointe with the ball. Taken away by the Pumas. Wilden. A lot of time. Sets it up, passes it back to Emmy Madelon. See some space.
Another siblings. They didn't play together, but the Sandstedts.
The Sandstedts.
We have Annika
Carly,
and Hannah. Yeah,
Carly.
all 3 of them.
Yes,
actually.
Carly, and then played goalkeeper for the Pumas.
Very good goalkeeper.
Yes.
Didn't she end up going to Nebraska and playing?
Not playing, but attending Nebraska.
Oh.
And then
Could have gone there.
And you also have Annika Sandstedt that played.
Plays right now at Texas
and
Women's.
Yep, Texas Women's College.
With former player Trinity Kaufman.
Correct. And then now the youngest of the Sandstedts, Hannah.
Who just transferred from Hamilton.
Yay!
Got one to Perry. Because Perry's the best CUSD school.
A little biased there, Malia. Hamilton has a good soccer program. Over the years, it's been a great rivalry with the girls' soccer programs, Perry and Hamilton. Hamilton has given Perry some trouble over the years, and it's always back and forth. Usually ends up with a tie during the season. I think it's probably safe to say now that both teams have probably a 500 record against each other. I always love to see the Hamilton
tackle there.
And Perry soccer games, whether it be boys or the girls' side. A lot of friends playing against each other.
The boys' team this year Perry beat Hamilton 2-1, I believe.
Yes.
I was there sitting on the wall behind the Perry soccer field. supporting.
Good job.
Yeah, I was with the rest of the Perry girls soccer team. They always are boys and girls supporting each other out there.
Love to see that. Ooh, dangerous right there. Racine was on. Had a beat on that ball. Hannah Sandstead made a great defensive play and cleared it. Racine, as I mentioned, one of the top goal scorers for her team and for the Central 6A Central Division. But for the most part, the defenders and the midfielders of Perry have shut down their top scorers and top point leaders for Mountain Pointe. So, tip your hat to the Perry defenders and midfielders.
Called a handball on Cameron Thomas there.
Cameron Thomas, I just want to mention, was a former goalkeeper. Obviously you have Jasmine Brass and Lexi Silveski that play the keeper. So she decided that she wanted to play the field this year, and has had a couple goals playing the forward position. So, I just like to tip my hat off to Cameron Thomas. Never give up attitude and always finding a way to get on that field to play. So hats off to her.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. It's really hard as a player to switch a position that you know very well to something that you're not very familiar with and being okay with it. A lot of players have a tough time with the mentality part of that. So, very glad for Cameron Thomas and her perseverance.
Looks like a foul on Olivia Benton, or was that on AJ Jones? It was on AJ Jones. Taking a kick will be number 20, Millie Greer, who for the most part takes all their free kicks for the Pride. Substitution for the Pride. 23, Addison Burlingame in the game. Racine.
Hannah Sandstead there
Defended
with
by
the tumble.
Sandstead. Sandstead got a foot on that ball. Goes out of bounds, so it will be a throw in for the Pride. The Pride looking to find something here.
Great shielding from Mountain Pointe, keeping the ball at her feet.
Greer trying to do something. Pressured by the Pumas and taken away.
And looking for a breakaway. Haley Reed there keeping possession for the Pumas once again.
Oh, on the sideline. Looks like the seniors, their last curtain call, will be entering the game for the final 5 minutes of the game. And here we go. The last curtain call for the seniors of Perry High School girls soccer. Emily Bennett, Joey Lujan, Adelie Zeckman, Michaela Reed,
Megan
Hedger, Sierra Heron,
and Jasmine Brass in goal.
Oh, Elena Rivera. The last one that I think I missed. So we have less than 5 minutes in the game. Their last home game before the state playoffs. And the state playoffs will begin March.
Over spring break,
Spring break. I think it was March 13th, I believe. Don't hold me to it if you're listening. And that will be on a Wednesday night. So that'll be the first round of the state playoffs for 6A. A lot of good teams in the 6A division. You know, I mentioned the
Oof. Megan Hedger will get that call for the Pumas.
would be a PK, right?
It's definitely in the box, so it will be a PK. Looks like Cameron Thomas is going to be taking it for the Pumas.
Cameron Thomas, yes. There we go, Cam Thomas.
Let's go,
Let's
Cam.
have a senior moment right here. And the whole Perry sideline players up on their feet.
Love to see them supporting.
Oh, and a goal for Cameron Thomas. Senior moment.
Another
So
senior
nice to
tonight.
see. And the Perry players absolutely love it. And so do we. So an unfortunate penalty in the box, which causes Perry to have a PK, and Cameron Thomas, number 15, senior for Perry High School, buries the PK to make it 5-0 with less than 4 minutes to play. You know, getting to the state playoffs coming up, there's great teams coming up. I mean, you have Pinnacle that was ranked number 1 as of Friday, but the Pumas took it over as of noon today. And then because Pinnacle lost to Highland, and Highland, I believe, is number 5. So, you know, any one of the top 5 teams for the state, you know, you got to look out for. So Hamilton, Xavier, Chaparral, always Chaparral. I mean, Chaparral has won, 5 state titles in a row?
Yep.
And, you know, had Perry's number in 2019. So you can never count out, you know, some of those teams like Xavier. Xavier always strong in the state tournament. And then, like I said, you know, Chaparral. And then you have Pinnacle this year. You have Perry. You have Hamilton. You have Highland. So it will be an exciting 6A tournament this year. A lot of teams are just right now peaking. And, you know, if I was looking at the brackets that would be coming up in a couple weeks, you know, looking at this Perry team, I don't think anyone wants to play Perry at this moment. They're very fast. They're not afraid of anyone right now. I mean, the scores that they've been posting.
Great
Nice
pass
shot.
from Emily Bennett.
Cameron Thomas
Cameron
again
Thomas
with
gets
a
her
shot.
second goal of the night. Again, another senior.
That is so awesome to see. Cameron Thomas.
Very happy for her.
Great kid. An awesome senior moment.
2 minutes left to go.
Here's Racine making a turn. Tries to find Matson. Pass is just a little bit too long.
Ooh.
Matson kicks it out of bounds, so it'll be obviously a goal kick for the Pumas.
Thought that deflected off a Hedger there, but it didn't.
Well, let's not forget about looking at that top 10 list. Let's not forget about Red Mountain. Red Mountain is in there. You know, you're looking at Tucson, Maricopa, rounding out the top 10. So, you know, I always say any one of the top 5 to 6 teams in the rankings always have a good shot at winning it all. So, you know, as long as you stay healthy, you have everyone. You have the team at full strength. You know, anything can happen.
Speed there from AJ Jones trying to get that ball.
You're seeing trying to slip it to Matson. Couldn't get it by Emmy Madelon. There's Matson. Oh, Megan Hedger shield off Matson. Scooped up by Jasmine Brass. Great play by Megan Hedger.
It's a great cut there from McKellar Reed.
Millie got that out of the way from McKellar Reed. Millie Greer.
If I'm seeing
Great
this right,
defensive
it looks
player.
like Joey Lujan is wearing goggles or glasses.
Oh yeah, that was that. Remember,
Bringing it back.
that was when she first started playing soccer. There was little pictures of her when she was young. She had those specs. So she's bringing out the specs for the last 5 minutes of this game. Now we're down to 5 seconds, but that is just awesome to see Joey Lujan with the specs.
I bet someone had a bet with her there, made her do it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And that's the end of the game. Senior night for the Pumas. Impressive win over Mountain Pointe. Final score, Perry 6, Mountain Pointe 0. So looking at what are your thoughts on the Perry girls soccer headed into the last 3 games of the season, and of course heading into the state playoffs?
They just gotta get their chances on goal and just finish them and bury them in the back of the net, which we saw tonight by a variety of players, especially Cameron Thomas going in there.
Yeah, and like I said before, if they stay healthy, they're a tough team to beat. So, right now Perry Pumas is firing on all cylinders. They have 3 games left in the regular season, and they should probably finish that out pretty strong, and then going to the state playoffs, which I predict will be the #1 seed. So as for our broadcast team, we just like to thank obviously Mr. Brian Bernier of the Perry Puma broadcast team, AZ Prep Live 365. No, I got that wrong again.
AZ. No, it's Perry Live 365.
Perry Live 365. This is my second time doing this, so
And
I can't remember.
Back in the day, like my freshman year, they used to make funny videos. Their class, or I think they were funny. So I don't know what happened to those videos, but we miss them.
Yeah, we do. So on behalf of Brian Bernier, Malia Wershurl, and myself, and of course the PA guy, Dr. O, we'd like to sign off and wish everyone a great evening, and thank you for watching our broadcast. Hope you have a good evening. She was quiet at first, and then when she got going, though, that's when you're like, why am I quiet? I know, I couldn't find the stats, and I was looking around, and I'm like, oh gosh. And then Malia said, we finally got into a groove, I think. Sure, they enjoyed it because I told them, I go, hey, you guys are not going to get a PA guy tonight. Oh, really? Yeah, I told them, I go, because I'm going to announce the starting lineup. I go, there's no one else here. So I appreciate